Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Today I want to speak about what I've been doing for the last 3 or 4 months and what are my current plans. For the last, I left Slab City um, about 3 or 4 months ago. Um, I thought I did, it was time for me to go travel. And boy, did I travel! I been all over the West, been all over Arizona, Colorado, Utah, Oregon, California, everywhere, and it was quite an experience, man. I never thought I would go see all these cool places, and um, not just see it on TV. So um, I'm from Juneau, Alaska. I'm native. I was born and raised in Alaska. Um, Before I came to Slab City about almost 3 years ago, I I was training to become a plumber and a welder, and the plan was to graduate and go up to the pipelines, and that didn't that didn't happen. Sorry to say, because COVID happened and they shut down my school, and I was living on unemployment, and so I knew that I didn't want to stay in Juneau, so I went online and looked up best places in America to be homeless, and Slab City came up. Started watching YouTube videos, and the first person that I decided to follow was this guy named Kaz. He was always doing these live chats, like coffee with Kaz in the morning. And the second person that I started following was Cornelius. She has a channel, or they have a channel named Cornelius Van Gogh. Anyway, these people were pretty cool, man. So I started chatting it up with them, and I just took the plunge. And out of nowhere, I bought a ticket to Slab City, California, and I told Kaz in one of his live feeds, and he's like, "Don't do that. You're gonna melt your brain." And and I was like, "Oh, challenge." So when I got down to Slab City, he wasn't kidding, man. It was hot. It was really, really hot. And I landed at the Hannah Bar, and the people there were so welcoming. They were teaching me how to stay cool. You know, giving me advice like stay hydrated. Stay in the shade. Because it can get up to like 130, and I came down during the start of the summertime. Not a good time, straight from Alaska. You know, but I toughed it out. Stayed for about 2.5 years, and then went on the road. And so now, currently now, I decided, it's time for me to go back. Because I miss the people, man. The people there. Aside from all the drama and stuff, man, it's a really really good community, man. There's a lot of people that like to help each other out, and uh, I miss that. I miss that camaraderie, and that connection, because I never really felt that kind of connection, back home in Alaska. Yeah, I got a really big family, but I don't really talk to them that much, and I always felt like a black sheep. And then when I came to Slab City, I made a lot of connections and felt absolutely blessed to be um, part of that, part of the Slab City experience. Um, so I'll be heading on the Greyhound bus tomorrow. Um, First, I need to make a pit stop to LA, and I'm going to meet up with a friend named Rhubarb. It's one of the first persons that I met in the slabs. Um, he's like a he's like a brother to me. And just can't wait to go see him and see how he's doing and make sure that he's okay, and then make my way back to Slab City. Um, but right now, I'm sitting in the house. Um, I left my group a couple weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago, and walked out of the national forest. Um, Made it all the way to Puyallup, Washington, and um, I went on Facebook and started asking, people advice on how to hitchhike because they don't do that where I'm from, and a fellow slabber, Peter, who had left the slabs, actually hit me up on my messenger, saying that he was in the area that I should come by and visit. It's like, hell yeah, I want to come by and visit. Peter uh, Pasco Pasqua. I don't know how to say his last name. He's got like a Mexican last name, but hey, Peter, if you're watching this, I'm sorry if I tore up your last name. But anyways, I came to this house that I'm sitting in, and the the couple that lives here, are so you know so nice, and you don't see that a lot these days. They took me in, um, gave me a place to sleep, and they totally upgraded my gear. I wasn't expecting that. I must have looked pretty raggedy, for because going to national forest, I was pretty dirty, and they bought me like two sets of clothes, a brand new tent, new hiking backpack. So I've been pretty blessed. Um, Man, this month is I've been having a lot of positive things happening, in my life. I could be sitting there, my like before I even came to this house, I was sitting at a Walmart, and people were coming up just giving me money, and I wasn't even flying a sign or even asking for it, but man, must be an angel on my shoulder. I don't know, good karma. I don't know, but just feel really blessed, and I hope I have a long lasting, friendship, with this couple. They're very good people. Uh, I don't know. Uh, I guess I'll make another video on my journey. Back to Slab City, and stay tuned. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. You could follow me on Facebook. I'm Alaska King. I'll leave a link down in the description. All right, peace.